Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Cultivating Inner Beauty, where we're all about loving our healthy selves from hair, skin, and nutrition. And that, my friend, starts from within. I hope your Tuesday is going well. My Tuesday is going well. I'm off to a great start. I just had my breakfast. I just did my live on Instagram, and I'm not really feeling that much pain compared to the other days. So I'm excited about that because that is something else. And I still have to upload another video. Well, do like an update on what happened with these fibroids. But stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe if you're interested. But yeah, I'm not gonna be before you long. If you're just joining in, no worries. For the next 30 days, I'm gonna be sharing ways to manage your stress naturally, because it comes up in different forms, and if we're not aware of it, then it could really have a toll on your body. So every day for the next 30 days, I'm going to be sharing one way you can help manage your stress. So if you're just joining with the 30 days, day one, it was like a brief introduction. And day two, I talked about deep breathing. So how many of you guys did deep breathing before? Raise your hand. If you could raise your hand here, well, just share in the comments that you are an advocate for deep breathing. Only a few minutes a day, it makes a big difference. In the morning time, afternoon, it doesn't matter when you do it, but just doing it for a few minutes is very helpful, guys, because I'd like to do it. And even after this surgery, doing deep breathing, it has helped me a lot, even with talking more. So if you're not a part of the deep breathing club, then I'm just saying, just try it out just for a few seconds. 5 seconds in and 5 seconds out. But I'm not going to be before you long. We'll go ahead and get started with today's tip of managing stress. And so what I have for you today is mindful eating. Have you ever heard of that? What is mindful eating? If you never did, then that's why I'm here. I will explain that to you, but how many of you heard of mindful eating? And if so, how beneficial has it been for you? So, mindful eating is just basically being aware of what you eat. If you could put it in one sentence, that's basically what it is. And so a lot of times when we're going through something traumatic, when even as simple as having a bad day at work or at home, wherever, it's different triggers that could cause some people to just want to eat everything in the kitchen. Are you like that? I know for me, I don't think I was a person that ate everything, but I'm a sweet person. So I love cookies, cakes, cupcakes, all the things. I don't think I ate it when I don't think I would eat them when I'm sad or anything, but I definitely found some kind of way to eat those whenever I felt like it. And so when you're doing mindful eating, you're just being more aware of what you eat. The thing is, when we're going through a traumatic experience or when we're having a bad day, and if you're an emotional eater, then chances are you're the type of person, you are grabbing everything you see in your kitchen and you're just eating it in the moment. And for a quick second, it may make you feel good. And that's why you do it. You eat to make you feel good. And what happens with that is that a lot of times, if we're an emotional eater, then we're grabbing everything that we see, but everything that we see may not be the healthiest. So we're grabbing a bunch of carbs, a bunch of unhealthy fats, a bunch of sugar, and we're consuming that, and it's affecting the way we process in our body. It's also affecting our body fat, and it's also increasing our sugar intake. And so the more sugar and stuff that we have, it has a way of showing up in our bodies in a negative way. And so we want to be more mindful with that. So what are some ways that you've been mindful with your eating? Or what do you think is an example of that? Well, one way that I could share with you is to create a grocery list. So if you're a part of Cultivating Inner Beauty, every month I like to share with my community a list of fruits and veggies that's in season for the month. Now, the reason why I like to share that is because when you consume fruits and veggies that's in season for that month, or just during that time, you're eating it in its ripest state, and you're getting all of the nutrients and everything from that vegetable. You're consuming that at its most quality state. And so it's very important that you consume fruits and veggies at its prime time. But it's also beneficial to write a grocery list because a lot of times if you're just going to the grocery store and you're just grabbing things because it makes you feel good, later on it's not going to do your body well. And so by creating a grocery list, when you have healthier foods in your pantry and in your refrigerator, then when you're feeling down and out on one day, you'll only have access to those healthier foods. So that's the main goal of creating a grocery list. And you want to create a grocery list when you're not in your emotional state. So make a list of things that you need for the week, and try to, if you're a sweet person like me, then one of the things that helps is to find alternatives to those foods that's not the best for you, and create a list from that. And when you do that, then like I said earlier, when you're having that bad day or something, you'll only have access to healthier foods because when you went to the grocery store, you only went for healthy snacks. Okay? So that way you won't be getting the unwanted, unnecessary fat and stuff on your body, because you already made mindful decision that you was going to eat healthier when you created your grocery list. So that's one way to be healthy. The second way that you could be healthy is by assessing your hunger. A lot of times we think we're hungry when we're not. And so you want to assess your hunger from a scale of 1 to 10 and see how hungry you are. If you're extremely hungry, then you want to look at the snack that you're eating and see how beneficial that's going to help you with your hunger, because if you're eating potato chips and you're really hungry, potato chips isn't going to make you feel full for that long. So you want to find like another option to help fulfill that hunger. And by assessing your hunger, it really gets you more aware of what's going on with your body. And another way to do that is by drinking lots of water. Sometimes we think we're hungry when we're really thirsty. And I know for me, when I started drinking more water, then I realized I wasn't that hungry. And so I switched my bottles from, I usually drink gallons of water. Well, 1 gallon of water, not gallons, just one. But now I switched to this smaller bottle, and this helps me a lot with just staying consistent with it. And if I get tired of drinking plain water, then I might add some fruit to spice it up. Or sometimes it's not about how the water may not taste, but the temperature. So sometimes I drink cold water and sometimes I drink warm water. Depends. But I hope that tip was helpful for you today. I'm gonna talk to you tomorrow. Bye, beautiful.